Welcome to the Healthy Vibes Podcast. I'm Kelly Renato, a mom of two with a passion for helping you live well and have the courage to show up for yourself and your family. My goal each week is to give you a quick dose of courage and empower you to pause more, slow down, and not feel pressured or distracted by this world, and to remember that you always have a choice. I'm so grateful you're here. Let's get started. Hey there, welcome to the Healthy Vibes Podcast. I'm Kelly Renato, and thank you so much for being here this week. Each week, I just hope to give you a bit of courage, some inspiration, and something to make you think and possibly work on shifting or starting a new habit or seeing something differently. So thank you for being here. This week, I want to talk about resolutions, goals, the new year, whatever it is we're trying to do or improve on, start or stop, what resolutions we have. I wrote about this in my email newsletter that goes out every Sunday, which you can sign up at kellyrenato.com. I just send out courage and things that are going on in my life, what's helping me, what I've learned, just a bit of goodness and living well, at least once a week. So all my years working in the fitness industry, it's funny because we always would talk about how, the New Year's happens, everyone has resolutions, and you don't always really see everyone like January 1st, January 2nd. It's us, everyone's still recovering from the holidays, getting ready for the new year, on vacation, whatever. Then they come in and people they have resolutions. I'm getting back in the gym. And by February, March, most of them have fallen off. The people that are still there are the people that were probably there December. They were, there through the holidays. They probably, it's a lifestyle for them. They might have taken the holiday off and they're getting back into it, but it's not something new. And I think a lot of times resolutions or starting something new, we see it as this season or right now or, something, we're doing it for this wedding or for the summer or the new year or whatever it is. When I first want to say, I want you to change how you're looking at it, change your perspective and how you're thinking about it. See it as a journey. I'm going to change my daily habits. I'm going to, make an exercise or moving part of it. I'm going to start making 5 choices that are good for me. But it's not just because it's the new year. It's not because I want to lose 20 pounds in a month. It's because I'm changing my lifestyle. It's the journey. And the journey is where the magic happens. The day-to-day, what you're doing every day, you're going to feel good every day. You're going to be proud of yourself every day. If it's just to get to a destination, just to lose a certain amount of weight, just to fit into this or get to the wedding or spring break or whatever it is, it's not going to stick. And yes, you might get there and be proud of yourself. And I hope it stays or you reach that goal, but you're going to either want more, you're going to want a different goal, or you fall back into your old ways if you haven't really made it healthy habit change. And that's really important, is to make it your lifestyle. Look at your habits. And I always tell people, you show me your habits, I'll tell you if your resolutions are going to stick, or I'm going to tell you if you're going to reach that goal. Your habits are what get you there. So change your habits and you can change your life, change how you feel, reach that goal, accomplish what you want. But look at it as a lifestyle change. Go by how you're feeling, how it's making you feel strong, how it's making you feel more confident, whatever it is. And whatever your resolution is, maybe it's, the health is a very, losing weight, getting healthier, starting exercising, eating better are all very common resolutions. But even if it's something else that you're going after, your health is the foundation for all of it. If you are taking care of your health, you will have more clarity in your vision and your goal. You will have more energy to go after your dream every day. You will have more strength, more confidence. You will have all the things that make you feel better, and all of it will have a more likely chance to stick. But make it about your habits, the small things you do every day. And I made a joke in my newsletter that once I finished my master's degree in wellness and exercise physiology, and, there was a big joke of what I was studying, becoming a professional aerobic instructor, professional trainer. But really, I learned so much about the body, the physiology of the body, how it responds to exercise. And a really good friend of mine, half kiddingly, I should say, looked at me and said, so tell me what the secret is, right? I know you know now, you know the secret, share it with us. What's the secret? And I laughed because, of course, there's really not a secret. Everyone wants a pill, something easy. Because at the end of the day, even if there was a secret, it's up to us. It's up to us if we're going to do whatever the secret is, if we're going to follow through. Are we going to own responsibility for ourselves? They told us the secret. I mean, a lot of times I tell people just walk every day. They don't do it. So whether it's a secret, not a secret, I will say the most important thing, I think, first of all, change how you look at it. It's the journey. Change your habits. Secondly, it's the small, simple habits that change your life. There's so much out there. There's so many things you can be doing. Yes, there's a new class. There's a new piece of equipment. There's a new bike. There's a new gym. There's a new workout. There's a video at home, whatever. And there's lots of things you can use. And they're all great, mostly. Most of them are all good. So I'm not saying don't do those. But I'm saying if you're not doing anything or you're trying to make something stick, like you're on and you're off, it's the small habits that make the difference. The simple choices. Because once you do the simple choices, they're easier to be consistent, to keep them up, to be disciplined. The small, simple choices. So don't minimize the impact of the small, simple choices. And I hammer these in all the time. I say them all the time, all the time, all the time. But I'm telling you, the power is in the small choices. It's the little choices day to day that change your mindset. They change your outlook on life. They change your relationships. They change whether or not you're going to get up tomorrow and try to go exercise again. They change how you see life, how you see your day ahead of you, whether or not you're going to live with purpose or not. The small, simple choices. And honestly, no, there's not really a secret to whatever, but I do believe my secret is that the small choices that I do every day. And there's a foundation for me. There are certain choices years ago when I started, I've had several things in my life that have made me wake up and go, wow, you think you're taking care of yourself, but you're really not. And I feel like there's a lot of things I could give you, but there's 6 things that I feel is my foundation. It's like my non-negotiables, the things every single day, somehow I do these 6 things, whether it's small or big. Do I do a lot more? Some days I do. Do I only do those 6 things? Some days it's only those 6 things, but they're my foundation. So yours might be a little bit different, but I believe it's some version of this, because my mission every day, or my goal, or the focus of these 6 things is to challenge my mind, my body, and my soul. So to not only challenge them, but to stir them. Some days it might just be nurturing them, but I need to grow. I need to be challenged. I need to be pushed in all of those areas, our body, our mind, and our soul. It's not just fitness. And I will say that all day. If all you're doing is working out, I was in that place once. It's not all of it. You will hit a road bump at some point, and you're going to need to be adding the other. Maybe you're not feeling fulfilled. Maybe you're not tapping into your soul. That's important as well. Maybe you're feeling like you fall into that negative trap more, or you feel like you have a bad self-confidence. Maybe you have you feel like you're cynical really easily. You get frustrated easy. That's your mind. You're not working on your mind enough. So I believe your body, your mind, and your soul. You have to tap into those, challenge them, stir them, nurture them every single day. And it doesn't have to be big. All of my 6 things could be quick or it could be longer. Depends on my day. So number one, get up at least 20 minutes earlier than everyone in your house or earlier than you normally do. So that 20 minutes is only dedicated to your morning routine. And when I say your morning routine, I think sometimes because a morning routine can be lots of things. Your morning quiet time, I should say, meaning that 20 minutes includes as many of these things as possible. Your gratitude practice, your prayer, a devotion, reading of the Bible, or maybe there's a book you're reading, water, coffee, if that makes you feel good, whatever makes you feel good in the morning, stretching. Maybe some people just like to get up and go outside. That's wonderful too. So get up at least 20 minutes earlier and have quiet time. And you can do that outside, inside. If you do it outside, you're accomplishing another one on my list. So number one, get up 20 minutes earlier for quiet time and include what I said there. Second, spend some time planning the day with purpose, meaning spend just a few minutes to think about what are my top 3 things I need to get done today, and what is at least one thing that I need to do today or I can do today to grow or move forward, to help me grow and learn or move forward in a dream or a goal, something to challenge you with purpose to grow. So number 2, so 1, get up 20 minutes earlier. 2, take a few minutes to plan your day with purpose. 3, spend at least 20 minutes outside in nature. Nature is so healing. We don't get enough of natural sunlight, fresh air, walking in nature. I suggest you walk in your yard barefoot if you can, to get connected to the ground, connected to nature, connected to the earth. It's called grounding, and there's so many benefits, stress release. So sit quietly outside, breathe in the fresh air, notice the trees, the sky, flowers, whatever it is, take in nature. Just take it in and feel the beauty of it. Feel how God has given us these beautiful things to sit in. So spend 20 minutes outside. So number 4 is move in some way. You can go for a walk. You can just stretch if you only have a few minutes today, if you worked out yesterday. Do a strength training routine, do yoga, swim, cycle. Move in some way every day. Number 5, take time to connect with each member of your family. Just a few minutes, eye contact, listening to them, asking how their day is, give them a hug. Just that unconditional, don't ask anything of them. Don't criticize anything they've done. Just relax with them, laugh with them, share something funny that happened to you today. Just open up and let yourself go, let the seriousness go, and just connect for a few minutes, for a long time, whatever you have time for, but connect with each one of them every day. And number 6 is just to lighten up and let things go. Pray more, worry less, laugh more, stress less. Don't take life so seriously, because stress kills. Stress ruins relationships, life, health. Stress, to me, is the worst thing we can give ourselves. And most of the things we stress over, we could let go. There's so many foolish things that we get so worked up over, and we just have to let them go. As long as you're doing all you can, as long as you're putting action into what you need to be accomplishing, what the problem is, what the struggle is, solve the problem, work through it. Even if you're going through a super huge thing with life, stressing does nothing. So do all you can to get through it, and then pray like it all depends on God. So don't do nothing, but pray about it and wait in expectation. But work, whatever it is, solve the problem, work through it, even if it's just grieving, sitting in what you're feeling. But stress and worry are no good, and they accomplish nothing. So a lot of these 6 things can even be done together. All right. So if you want to do your 20 minutes of quiet time outside in the morning and plan in that time, you've got 3 of them done. The 20 or the moving, You could just stretch with your spouse, walk with your spouse, go on a walk with your kid. Today I walked with my son. Usually I go on a walk with my spouse. So then you've accomplished a few more. On your walk, you can practice gratitude. You can do a prayer walk. All of these can be combined. So if you look at it, I'm connecting with God in some way. I'm moving in some way. I'm making sure I spend time outside. I'm finding purpose in the day. I'm connecting with my people in some way. And then lighten up and worrying less is a whole overall approach to life. It's possible. You just have to look things and realize this too shall pass. How do I solve this? Let it go. So stop worrying. So all of these things, these 6 things are my foundation to every day. Just every day, I work to build the foundation of my health, of my strength, of my mind, body, and soul, and my confidence in those 6 things. I make sure I do at least tap into all of those. And are there a lot of more things I do? Absolutely. And I'll share more. But right now, the foundation, I think, is what is so important. If you can get that small, simple habits. Some days, I just go outside and I do as many of those things outside as I can. Maybe I wasn't able to get up early. Maybe I'm not going to be able to go for a walk. So I just walk around my property and I say my gratitude practice. I pray. I talk to God. I stop and stretch. I think about what I got to get done today, what my purpose is. I take in the fresh air. I tell myself to pray more. I talk to God about what I'm trying to stress about, to take it away from me and let me see what I can do. So you can combine them all and maybe make a list for yourself, to make sure you do these, but tap into those and come back to me in 30 days. And I promise your mind will be clearer. You won't have as much weight on it. Your lens will be clearer. You'll be seeing more of the good, what you're grateful for, rather than going to the cynical side of things, the negative side of things, the worry side of things. If you practice strengthening this foundation every day, you won't regret it. I promise. This is where the beauty is in the journey. Truly living well is nurturing your body, your mind, and your soul every day. Finding those small, simple choices. None of them cost anything. They can be a few minutes to you could spend 30 to 40 minutes on them if you want. It's really up to you, but I promise you are strengthening what you need to have the best life, the best days, to chase your dreams, have the best relationships. Take it a step further and work harder on your workout or getting your health into a stronger place. This is the foundation that can get you there. So, and lastly, if you need any help, reach out to me. I do local training, local coaching. I speak to groups. I do group training. So, or just reach out to me. Shoot me an email, kelly@renata.com. Connect with me on social media through my website, kellyrenata.com. And I'd be happy to answer a question or just help you kind of redirect wherever it is, whatever that shift is. It's usually a small shift, a few small shifts we need to make to just shift our day into a better place. I'm telling you, when I was in such a bad hole, I just started small shifts, little by little. It gets you out and you start seeing a little bit of light and you're like, you know what? Okay, I'm going to keep doing this. A little bit more light comes in and then you'll feel just a little bit different in your mind. You'll feel your soul stirred a little bit. And then you'll feel confidence and strength coming back, just little by little by little. So stop worrying about achieving the goal, achieving the resolution, and get in the journey of the day and change your habits, change your life, and you will get to those resolutions. You will get to that goal, I promise. But change what you're doing each day. So I hope you have the best week. Thank you for being here. If you were encouraged, if you feel like this gave you something to think about, some inspiration, please forward it to someone now. Share the podcast. And I would love if you take just a few minutes and review it for me. I appreciate it. I just want to share courage this year to as many as we can so we live our best lives and live well every single day. Take care. Enjoy your week. Bye-bye. I am grateful for each of you, and I appreciate you sharing your time with me today. And if you have anyone you feel could benefit from this dose of courage, please share it with them today. It would mean so much to me if you share the podcast and leave a quick review on iTunes or wherever you listen. Together, we can be brave enough to begin choosing to live well. I'll be here each week, so you can subscribe to the podcast to get the latest episode. You can also find more tools and join my journey at kellyrenato.com or follow me on social media. Let us both go out in the world and share encouragement wherever we can. See you next week.